Once upon a time, in a quiet village where the trees whispered lullabies and the wind tickled window panes, lived a little girl named Mina. She was 7 years old, with curly hair like soft clouds and eyes that sparkled with wonder. Mina was like many children, curious, bright, and full of questions. But she had one secret that no one else knew. Every night, when the world slipped into darkness and dreams came like little boats on quiet rivers, Mina travelled. Not just in her imagination. No, Mina went to a land called Dreamleaf, a realm hidden behind the silver thread of sleep, a place no grown-up could reach, and only a few chosen children ever found. She didn't know how it started. The first night it happened, she simply fell asleep and woke up beneath a sky made of soft stardust, with hills that glowed in shades of blue and forests that whispered her name in the voice of the breeze. "Come, Mina," the wind would say, "the Dreamleaf awaits." The first time she visited, she tiptoed through a garden of floating flowers. They laughed when she touched them, ringing like bells. A silver fox wearing tiny golden boots guided her to a glass river where fish sang lullabies. "Why am I here?" Mina asked the fox. The fox bowed. "Because you are a dreamwalker. This is your second world. But be gentle with it. Dreamleaf is alive." Every time she fell asleep, the world welcomed her back. The ground remembered her footprints. The trees leaned closer. She met cloud shepherds who herded flocks of sleepy thoughts and candle birds that kept the night from getting too dark. And every time she woke, she remembered everything. It wasn't a blur. It was real. Real like her school shoes. Real like the toast in the morning. Weeks passed, then months. Mina grew confident in Dreamleaf. She built a floating library with the bubble builders, played skyhop with the moon rabbits, and danced with the lantern lions that came out only when you laughed from your belly. But not all dreams are made of sugar and stars. One night, the sky was darker than usual. A slow hush fell over the land. The wind did not call her name. The silver fox arrived, but this time without his boots. "Mina," he said, voice trembling, "Dreamleaf is fading." He gasped. "Fading? Why?" He looked down. "Because your mind is growing." Mina didn't understand. The fox sat on his haunches. "As you grow older, you begin to make choices. One day soon, you must decide. Will you stay in Dreamleaf forever? Or will you let it go and grow into the world you were born in?" She stared at him. "But I love both." The fox nodded. "That is the hardest kind of love, when you must choose between two beautiful things." The next few nights, Dreamleaf began to change. The glass river dried into sparkling sand. The moon began to flicker. The floating library sank ever so slightly, books closing on their own. The lantern lions dimmed. The land was waiting for her choice. Mina stopped talking about dreams in the real world. She became quiet at school. At night, she'd lie still before sleeping, heart heavy, wondering if the next dream would be the last. Then came the final night. She knew it before her eyes even closed. Her heart pounded like a distant drum. When she opened her eyes, she was standing in the middle of Dreamleaf's great garden. Every creature she had met stood in a circle. The fox, the candlebirds, the moon rabbits. Even the sky felt like it was watching. In the center, two paths. One made of shimmering crystal. It led deeper into Dreamleaf, where dreams never ended, where she could stay forever, untouched by time. The other was a soft trail of dirt and grass, leading to a golden door, a door that pulsed gently, like a heartbeat. The fox stepped forward. "If you choose Dreamleaf, your dreams will never end, but you will never wake. You will become one with this land." Mina's lip trembled. "And the door? You wake, you remember, but Dreamleaf will slowly close to you forever." She closed her eyes. She saw her mother's smile, her father's hugs, the warmth of morning toast, her school garden, her friend Lila's silly jokes, her little brother's snoring, tears rolled down her cheeks. She whispered, "I love Dreamleaf, but I think I love my world more." The fox smiled, though his eyes were sad. Then every creature bowed to her. The lanterns lit up one last time. The moon rabbits hummed a goodbye tune. The silver fox placed his paw on her heart. "This place will always live in here," he said. "You were Dreamleaf's brightest star." Mina turned toward the golden door and stepped through. She woke up with the softest gasp, tears drying on her cheeks. Morning sunlight poured into her room. Her feet were still tucked beneath the blanket. Her little brother was still snoring. But on her pillow, glimmering like a secret, lay a tiny lantern, no bigger than her thumb. It pulsed gently, like a heartbeat. And from that day on, even though she never returned to Dreamleaf the same way again, Mina always carried the dream inside her. She wrote stories that touched hearts. She sang songs that made people close their eyes. She helped others believe in beautiful things they couldn't see. And every once in a while, in the stillest of nights, she would hear the wind whispering, "Thank you, Dreamwalker." And she'd smile in her sleep. Because even though she chose to wake, she never stopped dreaming. And that, dear dreamers, was tonight's tale from Little Light Stories. If you felt a twinkle in your heart or drifted gently toward dreamland, we'd love for you to like, subscribe, and tap the little bell so you never miss another magical bedtime adventure. Remember, every night brings a new light, a new dream, and a new story just for you. So snuggle in, stay curious, and keep your heart open, because here at Little Light Stories, the stars always have something to whisper. Good night, little one. See you in the land of dreams.